So let's get to it. You did finally get caught.
Finally got caught. I was flexing in Houston, and I got arrogant because in Houston they have ghetto birds, which they have ghetto birds here as well. Yeah. What they did, I don't know if they do now. I don't think they still have ghetto birds.
Yeah, have we seen them? It's been a while, but yeah, they do.
Yeah, I know Houston have ghetto birds. They'll follow you all the way home. Like they just follow you all the way home. So I knew they was on to me, and I got to playing with them. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my biggest mistakes, because once I started playing with them, they was dedicated. They was dedicated to trying to get me. They gotta catch me, but they gotta catch me coming out the bank.
I see. When you said playing with them, you mean like?
Well, I know they watching me. Right. They follow me, and I go and do a U-turn in the middle of the street and be right there in front of them. Oh. And they're in a tinted car. I can't see in the inside of the car, and we in front of each other like, man, yeah, what's up? You know? Yeah,
you flex.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you flex.
Yeah, I was. At this moment, I'm getting tired too, dog. I was getting tired. And
like you said, either you get jail or by the bullet.
I'm tired of running. Tired, bro. You're tired. I just got tired, bro. And then, you know, the illusions of the world was knowing that everybody around me fake. Everybody around me fake. They just around me because I got money. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, me, you know, to it's a blessing to be free and broke.
Right, free of that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're not dead.
Some genuine shit, right?
You're alive. You ain't in prison. You know what I'm saying? You basically, you know, having your way, but at the same time, you know, just having money will bring so much.
And at this time, you had a wife.
I had a wife.
Does your wife know you're robbing banks?
Yeah.
So is she not genuine? Or is she not, like, are you looking at her kind of like?
Well, you know what, she gonna watch this. But the thing about it is, I wasn't really looking for her validation. I should have been. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't looking for her validation. I'm looking for the world to validate me. You see what I'm saying? So, but she was while we were together, she was loyal to the T.
Oh man.
Yeah, she was loyal to the T.
You need that. You need that loyalty, especially when you're committing crimes.
Yeah, most definitely.
Did they ever try to question her upon?
Yeah, they did. But we were married. So when you're married, you know, they can't take the stand. They can't testify on you. You know.
So with that being said, you're playing with the laws. The ghetto birds are following you.
I go back to Shreveport. When I go back to Shreveport at this time, back then, I was kind of like a celebrity because of, you know, I'm a bank robber. You know, they like, man, that nigga robbing banks, man. This nigga robbing banks. And, you know, so I was down there at matter of fact, I was down at a Juneteenth event because I ended up getting busted here in Dallas. Now, Pete does not. I don't know the area. I don't know the area that I was in, but I was off Skillman and some.
Oh, that North Dallas.
Yeah. So, I hit it. Let me tell you what happened, bro. Let me tell you the story.
Let's go.
So, it was raining, and whenever it rained, that's when I'm gonna hit it. I'm always hit the bank when it rains.
Someone else said that. Who else said that? Pimpin' Ken came in. Yeah,
I'm always hit it. I'm always hit the bank when it rains because it slows down their reaction. They can't come. You know, everybody's. Then you barely can't see. So I was like, I'm gonna hit this bank. It was raining, bro. I'm talking about cats and dogs. You know, ghetto bird can't even come out because it's just that bad of rain. And bro, once I got out the car to go in the bank, the sun just came out. Oh. And I should have went on. Yeah, I should have fought on my first mind. My mind was like, "It ain't raining no more, dude. What you gonna do? I'm already there." So I done used the side of my hand to open they had a what you call it? They had to zip you in.
Oh yeah.
I'm not knowing Skillman it ain't the best place to be, but they had to buzz me in. Yeah. So I don't use my hand. Now I don't got no gloves on because I'm moving step like on how I'm moving. So I use this part to open it. And I go in and do a whole takeover. I stay in there too long because the teller was trying to act like she didn't know how to open up the vault. So now I got her back there and I'm trying to convince her through threatening her that, I'm gonna really hurt you. She ain't believe me. She ain't believe me and you stuck, you know what I'm saying? Because now the gun ain't real. You know what I'm saying? And she like, I don't, yeah, you do, open this thing up. So I stayed in there too long. It was all messed up, bro. It was all messed up. So when I come out, I jump over a little wall. You know how skilled, I don't know if y'all know the area, but I jump over a wall because my car is parked in it was suburbs back over there.
Yeah.
So I jump over the little wall, I can't think of it. But I know where it's at still to this day. If I know where it's at going down Skillman. But so I get in the car and Ghetto Birds come over a plaza because I'm trying to get on the interstate right there. Once I get on the interstate, it's a wrap because they don't know they had a monitor in the money. So but once I got on that interstate, they don't know which way you're going. So you understand what I'm saying? I'm out of here. I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. No pass go.
Once you get to the interstate,
I probably wouldn't stop till I got to Oklahoma some damn well. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But so the helicopter was able to hover over my car before I get to the interstate. They blocked the interstate. They blocked me. So now I got to get out on foot. Yeah. Get out on foot, do a chase, by a little small
There's
chase.
no police chase yet, though.
No, I just jumped out. I jumped out because now I'm hit. I'm gone.
You leave the money.
Yeah, I leave the money. Yeah.
All right, so now you just foot. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And next thing I know, I'm going loose. Is it Loose Derrick there?
Yeah, Loose Derrick is where they're gonna take you.
Yeah, but Loose Derrick, then they once they realize that you're a federal inmate, they move you over to Seagoville.
Oh yeah.
In the holding facility over there in Seagoville. Yeah. And I go right in front of the DA that messed up, that had our case again. And he like
the Fed that you got away from.
He was
the one that got away.
He gonna see this. He said, "Gotcha." And I was like, "You got me, bro."
Damn.
You got me. Yeah. He got me. And they kind of messed over me because, like I said, I didn't have a real gun. But any little thing on the statues to give me some more time. They re-indicted me. They gave me 121 months. Then once I go to prison, they supersede me and come back and indict me for some more banks in damn Baytown. And
they already got you. Yeah, they already got you. Let's close some other cases.
Yeah. They instead of them, it was a lot to it. He was messed up on my part. He had me, bro.
He had you. Dead to rights.
Yeah, he had me. And guess what, bro? When I was in the jail, bro, I couldn't do nothing but shake my head and smile, bro. Just think about all of the good things, and then be like, you know what? Now you got a chance to start over and change your life, man. You finna go to the feds, you gotta go. This way it's gonna happen at. And that's what I did. I ended up going to all the maximum securities. And you gotta realize that the people, they had it against me. So they not gonna send me to none of the sweet spots, Texarkana, Oakdale,
You're the example.
Fort Worth.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna send me to none of them. They gonna send me where you gonna get killed at.
Yeah, you're the
example. You understand what I'm saying? And it was bad, but at the end of the day, bro, I ended up getting cancer while I was in prison. Ended up getting thyroid cancer, which the doctor told, he called me in the office. He said, "Man, I got some good news and bad news." I'm out in Atwater, which it was in California. Yeah. When he said, "Man, I got some good news and bad news." I was like, "Man, what's the good news?" He said, "You finna go to one of the best prisons in the BOP." And I I knew what that prison was because there's a lot of women COs, you know what I'm saying, and they going, you know what I'm saying, they get down. So so then I said, well, what's the bad news? He said, you got cancer. So I had to go. I went to Butner, North Carolina. That's how I was able. That's where R. Kelly's at right now.
Oh wow!
So it's a hospital. It's a research prison.
Wow.
So they doing research on the minds of sex offenders there. They doing research on. They try to do some research on me when dealing with bank robbery. Yeah. So I'm asking them. I'm saying, man, why do I keep having to come see the psych? And they were like, man, I said, why am I keep coming? And the intern was like, your charge, bank robbery. Yeah. I said, so I got a whole bunch of there's gang members in my unit. Y'all ain't fucking with them. Well, we want to know why you going to white people bank. Yeah. We want to know why would you go, this is what they say, that why would you rob a bank? They don't say, why would you sell crack? They don't say, why would you steal a car? They don't say, why would you cash checks?
What's coming next?
You know what I'm saying? They want to know why, what made you? And my answer was then, and still now, it's easy to go where the money is at, than have to hustle for the money. Yeah, why would I be out in the cold? I gotta trust everybody who's coming to me because I'm hand to hand. I don't know what the plug gonna do. The plug can get caught and he can tell on the lower people. It's happened. Yeah. It happens all the time. It's just like they was trying to get in my head to try to figure out, like, you know, black men don't rob banks either. Mm. That's another thing. Yeah. They just don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I remember Terrence Williams. He's a recurring guest on our show. He said, I didn't like selling drugs. I like to wait while you sell drugs all day and get all your money, and I come take it from you.
And that's how in the 90s, the game changed and everybody became jackers. Yeah. Right. Everybody became jackers. It was a lazy hustle.
Do you think you would have been a good jacker?
I would have been a great jacker. I would have been a great jacker. But the thing about that is, jacking, it comes with a consequence. You know, most of your jackers end up dying the worst way, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the jackers end up dying the worst way. They die bad, terrible deaths. You know what I'm saying?
That means you understand the psychology of the normal American. Mm-hmm. To where a bank robbery seems like the easiest way to go based on the psychology of what a person working a 9-to-5 at a bank is. Mm-hmm. Like, I can get in here. These folks ain't heroes. This, you know, you kind of got the psychology of it down. Did the people who were asking you about why you were doing it, did they understand? Did they finally got, okay, we get why you did it? Like, or are they still seeking answers?
They still was. They were pressing me, bro. They were pressing me. And the intern, she was a student at Duke University, and they was pressing me because they want to know, like, man, what's really going on in your head? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go off into, oh yeah, well, I started doing this with Black Liberation Army. Nah, because I started doing it on my own. Right. And they know that I'm doing. And they know I'm messing over money. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm just doing it just for the high of doing it. You know what I'm saying?
What ended up happening with the cancer?
Oh, I ended up getting the best treatment that the federal government could give somebody. Right. Because if I would have been in the state, I'd have died. I mean, they just ain't paying money to help. Am I right? They're not paying money to save your life. You're just gonna ride. But in the feds, they're gonna send you to the best places where the governors and all these different people, they're gonna send them to the best cancer. And I got the best treatment.
I was wondering, why do they? Like, you're a criminal. Like is it their obligation to save?
I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I just know that well, first of all, being in the feds, you just gonna get the best treatment. Yeah. You're gonna get the best treatment that money can buy. They flew me in a little jet, wood grained up. I mean,
Learjet.
Yeah, they flew me in a wood from Atwater to North Carolina and they was like, man, you know how much this cost? That's what the U.S. Marshal, He told me in the jet, he was like, you know how much this costs? I'm like, nah, man. So let me get some of them Pringles. Let me get some of them Pringles, man. Right. Shit, man, it's weird wood grain, man. Like, damn, I ain't never been no Learjet. Man. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, he showed it to me. You know, it was like $60,000.
Somebody's whole year of working.
Yeah, I went there. It was the best. Hey, my time changed, bro. It was sweet.
Were the COs as COing as you expected?
It was nothing but, I mean, like you dealing with a lot of interns. It was sweet, man. It was sweet. Where R. Kelly at right now is sweet.
Okay, thank you, because some people probably worried about him. Making sure he's all right.
That's sweet. I mean, you would think some people would say, oh man, we right in jail, man.
He's singing somebody's panties, all right.
Nah, he's straight. That's the best place to do 30 years. How much time he got?
He got about 30.
30 years. If he gonna do it all, which I don't think he's gonna do it all, but if you gonna go to prison, that's the place you want to go.
There you go. For you, this is 15 years you did.
Mm-hmm.
How was that for you? And were you said you were sentenced? What was your sentence?
Well, I got 121 months, and then they re-indicted me. They brought me back and started. They usually don't do that. Yeah. And the feds, that's kind of unheard of, unless they mad at you.
Yeah.
And this DA that got us, that got him, and then eventually got me.
That's somewhere in Dallas. This DA somewhere in Dallas.
Yeah. He's retired. He actually. Yeah, he he'll tell you about. He actually helped him at the end.
Oh, okay.
Just recently to get him out, let him out, because he had 35 years. 39.
Okay, yeah.
So, he went through it, but what's the next question though?
Yeah, no, so with that being said, for the time that you had, did you expect to see the light of day? Because they gave you how many years?
15, 188 months.
Okay, so all right, so you're gonna get out. You were gonna get out. For that being said, how was serving that time? And as far as, just like in Angola? It was
worse than Angola. The maximum security federal prison. Again, we finna go to Illusions. We finna go to being in California, where the Mexican mafia run the penal system. Not no Crips, not no Bloods. They run it. The Mexican mafia run it, and the Mexican gangs run it. Then they got the most dangerous white gangs, which are the ABs, killing machines. And we move different. We fight, we case the fade, we stab. You're gonna get some surface wounds, little stabbings or whatever. They when they hit you, they hit you in pressure points. They like the militias. They study pressure points. They know where to hit you and take your life.
The Aryan Brotherhood.
The Aryan Brotherhood, ABs.
How many run-ins did you have with either Mexican Mafia, the ABs?
I didn't have a run-in.
Okay, so you were good on.
Let's see, because I hung out with the crew that I hung out with was the Black Gorilla family.
So the Black Gorilla family. It's funny because there are, for those who've never been to prison before, Fed or penitentiary, you technically have to get in with some type of group.
Yeah, you gotta you in maximum security, you can't be solo dolo.
Okay.
Even if you follow with the Christian, you gotta follow in with some.
And the Christians kind of gangster in the city. Because they reformed the gang members that's into
But they have their own coalition.
Yeah, they got their own seats.
Everybody got a group in prison. Somebody
even the pedos.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be solo. You can't ride it through solo.
And if you do try it, they're gonna walk over you. Because you're a open prey.
Yeah.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
So word gets around that this man ain't affiliated to nobody. Yeah, he's with no one. He ain't claim nobody.
Where you gonna sit at? In the kitchen.
That is real.
You see what I'm saying? Because you might have homies that's Bloods or Damus. You know what I'm saying? But you can't sit with them because you ain't part of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can't even sit with the homies.
So then, while I was in the feds, they started a group called the Dirty South. So the Dirty South car are people who are from the South. So that way, if you from Dallas and you're not in a gang, you won't get preyed upon.
First of all, it's a great interview, and you being so truthful. Like things you said about the rain, most people don't know, but I seen jobs get pushed up because the storm was coming. Mm-hmm. And initially it's because the cops don't want to get out of their car to chase you.
True.
In a downpour. And your story's funny because you said when you got there, the sun came out. You know?
Exactly, which made it easier for the ghetto bird to get me.
Yeah.
All I had to do was turn around.
And also a lot of things that people don't realize if they never went away. Like, the Mexican mafia gang, they run the prison.
They run the prison.
There's no doubt it isn't Crips, it isn't Bloods, it isn't Italian. Like me, I was lost when I went in, but I was told, go to the yard and go sit with your people. And that's what you're trained to do.
It's tribalism to the fullest in federal prison.
And something else, when you're robbing banks, I was surprised that you said, you went to the licks and you went to fast food places, because then you're back to, not really getting the big money, but I understand you take what can be taken. That was the street rule. But what you said about Fed time, if they get mad at you, they just make the counts go up.
Yeah,
you got 108 counts of what? You get 3 years for each count. You get 300 years. You're not going to get 300. When they give you 120 months, you have to do 85% of that.
Yeah, that DA, he wanted to give me more time than he wanted to give me more than he was able to give me. So
how did you said you was with the Black Gorilla film? Yeah. How did that happen?
Well, the Black Gorilla film, because remember I was in Angola, right? Right. So they're off-brand of the Black Panther Party. Okay. You know what I'm saying? In prison, they're the vanguard. When there's a racial situation in the prison, they're gonna be the first that's gonna be out there that's gonna push the line.
So, if you go to a federal penitentiary and you're a black man, is there a good chance you could get with the Black Gorilla family, or is that not a thing? You can't just get in that.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. It's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
right. So the 15 years that you served, how was that time for you? Did you get more education? Did you?
I did, man. I traveled. Of course, I traveled all over the United States, going from prison to prison because of demonstrations, stuff that we had to do, riots, race riots.
You involved in any race riots?
All the time.
How did those play out? How did those start? How did they end?
They start over something silly. They always start over something.
Commissary.
It just could be, it's two people, somebody's being disrespectful.
Respect is oh shit.
Respect is gonna keep you alive in federal prison, but you're always gonna have somebody that's gonna be disrespectful. You got somebody who, hey, put it like this, bro. They got dudes that's never gonna come home and looking for a way out.
What was
you ever heard of somebody that's looking for somebody to kill them?
Oh yeah.
And they just go so hard. They just push the line because it's like they ain't gonna stop till somebody kill them. And it's working for them because ain't nobody killed them yet. And everybody is respecting them or afraid of them because they just going super, super hard. The dudes, one of the most respected cars in the federal prison is the DC Blacks. The DC Blacks, they're one of the only places that they stick together.
Okay. What's the DC Blacks, if you don't mind me?
DC Black, the people from DC, they don't have state cases. All the cases
it's
are
the District
in the
of
feds. So when they come, they can come for burglary. So they deep.
Yeah.
Like there might be 700 DC dudes on a compound, and it might be, it might 20 dudes from Dallas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they deep, and they gonna put in work. They well respected. They went, and the thing about it is they went to war with the ABs. They got a history that's crazy as far as the wars, and like I said, the ABs are natural born killers. You see what I'm saying? Now the all the other gangs are not trying to go to war with Mexican Mafia, the ABs. They barely trying to go to war with the Serrangos or them. You understand what I'm saying?
Can I ask you, as far as you speak on riots and of course, uprisings and things of that nature, what's the worst situation you've seen as far as in your time, like where this shit might hit the news? Like, fuck.
Man, I was in Beaumont, USP Beaumont, bro. They call it Bloody Beaumont. They used to call it Bloody Beaumont. And every time a bus came, every time somebody got cut off the bus, somebody got airlifted out of there. They stabbed them. It was so messed up to where all the crews were betting on who could get the most stabbings. It was. Hey, bro. But now you dealing with dudes that never gonna come home. You dealing with dudes that didn't tell, and they got 2, 3, 4, 5 life sentences, and everybody basically, like I just said, the only way you're gonna get out of there is through death.
So I was watching this kind of doc series where they was explaining like the mindset of different inmates as far as the groups, like the gangs. And they said if a Mexican or a white man disrespects a black man or somebody in a black group, and the black people are looking for some type of consequence, they like, nah. And they'll go to war. They'll stand on whatever he did. But in black gangs, like if you disrespect somebody from another gang, the people inside of the black organization will get on their ass. Like they wouldn't let that disrespect pass because you're basically causing aggression with another gang. Is that how that works?
Well, I'm kind of confused at the question.
Basically,
just put it like this. If you beefing with the ABs, somebody gonna die.
Right.
If the Bloods and Crips beefing, it could be Houston and Dallas. It's just a fight.
Right.
Nobody want to kill nobody.
Right.
I'm gonna pull the knife out. We gonna be going like this here. You know what I'm saying? Until they shoot out the tower. ABs are killers, man. Just Mexican Mafia. They're killing machines.
Yeah.
When I said killing machine. When they pull the knife out, somebody's dying. Decapitating, just the worst of the worst, bro. I promise.
Yeah. I've heard stories of where particularly like after they start shooting, like once you get on the ground, they'll continue to stab. They
go hard.
Well, you heard or seen it of a?
They had a decapitation in Beaumont. You got to realize that because I'm in a cell by myself. And I've been in a cell by myself about 2-3 years. You just come out the bus. I said, man, where you from? You say, oh, I'm from Dallas. I'm like, bro, go talk to your homeboys because you can't come in the cell with me. And you can still come in the cell because you want to be a stand-up dude. You don't want to get ran off. You go in the cell and not realizing that this dude finna kill you. He done been through ADX, which is the underground prison in Colorado. They've killed, man, several people in the feds have killed. They got about 3-4 bodies just in the feds. Sure. The feds ain't no joke, bro. Then not to mention if they dealing with paperwork, when you go to maximum security, they have paperwork parties, PSIs, or what you in, and they want to see what you.
Yeah, what's your history? Yeah,
your history. What's going on with the case, what happened with the case, and they find shit fucked up with your case. You're dying. You're dying.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
So, Bob, let me ask you, did you ever find love in prison?
Love how?
with a CO, got into it with a, CO. She's like, hey, I don't like my husband, and she just kind of
absolutely.
Can you tell us? You don't got to say a name or none of it, but just definitely tell us how that transpired, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So, man, I got
reminiscing.
Bro, I got a million stories dealing with that, bro. I got a million stories. First of all, I'm gonna say this. I've never been able to understand why women want to work in a men's prison. But they want to work in a men's prison. They say that it stink, that the women are nasty. But if you work in a men's prison, you gonna see some meat. You gonna see some meat. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those women, they just regular, smugglers. They just regular, you know what I'm saying? And they be trying to go. They, you know what I'm saying? They just trying to go, bro.
You think some of them do find a job in a men's prison just because they know, like, what's the?
I think they have these secret fetishes, of being in the prison. They gonna come and it's always the CO who go hard, like she mean, right? It's always the mean one that she got walked off like, what? Her name Miss Williams? What? They called her in my closet? You know what I'm saying? It's always bro. Women is so another level. It is different ways to get them. You know what I'm saying? I used to have, bro.
Tell us, for those who sit at home or maybe sit or in prison, what are the ways of the force, young Padawan?
It's just so many different ways, man. I had a female in North Carolina. She was she worked in the lab. She worked in the lab, right? Man, you gotta be telling on myself, man. She worked in the lab, man. So I used to throw my sweatpants on, I don't have no underwear, you know what I'm saying? And go up in there, and be, I'm going up and down. So, and she used to always turn her back to me. You know what I'm saying? I done pulled out on her and she turned around and she like, man, what you doing, man? I'm like, man, come on, man. And she looking, she be like, hurry up, you hurry for somebody to come. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of mind games, man, dealing with them women in prison, bro. And they about that life, man. You heard about that life? You know what they about that life. They about that life. So
is a 10 in the prison system still a 10 on the outside?
Say it again.
Like if she's a 10, if she bad in the prison system, is she still that bad? Like if you're in the regular civilian, you see her on the street, like, is that what somebody?
Nah.
It's a 6 or 10 in prison.
Nah, she might be a 3.
A 3?
She might be a 3, but to us, she a 10 though. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't
dragging that wagon.
You ain't turning your collar down. You know what I'm saying? Like she might be a 2.
So,
but that's the point though. That's the whole point about that is because she in there, she's a 10. She come to work.
Yeah.
She a 10.
She a 10.
She really a 2 on the. She a 0.
0, nigga.
She might be a 0.
Turn into a hero.
You know what I'm saying? But when she come up in there, bro, you want to get killed. Being in somebody's business. You know what I'm saying? With her.
Have you ever had a husband or a boyfriend like hear about the barbershop? Like,
say it again.
Have you had a husband or boyfriend hear about you? Like, dude.
Oh, from the CO?
Yeah. Like, so they kept it solid all the way through.
Them women, it's like they ain't married. I mean, I just said she a 0. She a 0. Don't nobody want on the streets, but in the joint, she gonna get licked from the rooter to the tootle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said she might, man, I'm telling you, she might look bad. I'm talking about the bottom of the shoe type bad.
Oh man!
But they hang. It's a whole different.
That is a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Yeah, bring on through.
It's a woman. But now they got some bad ones in there though, too though.
No, without question.
Yeah, they got some bad ones in there. They. I'm talking about nice. I'm talking about Instagram like. You know what I'm saying? They're getting in jobs like that, driving trucks. Man, you see the women that's driving trucks now?
Come on now. Yeah,
man,
bad ones. Bad ones.
The CDLs.
Yeah.
The same way with prisons, man. They masculine too. You know, they real dominant and masculine.
Oh yeah, now without question. Did you ever fall for one? Like you like, man, I'm really caught up. I'm really caught up on this one.
Nah.
Okay, just making sure.
Nah,
all right, just making sure.
nah.
Just making sure. All right. But with that being said, as you're coming out, again, the time you're spending, you know what it's about to be. What is your trajectory as you're coming out? You're serving this time, you're doing, what is considered a hard time. You either seen the most, and you're repenting for whatever sins that America says you committed. And mind you, no one ever got harmed.
Nobody got it.
No one's ever been.
Nah, not even pushed down.
Not even pushed down.
Not even shoved.
Not even a nick on the knee or the elbow.
And half of the time, like in my case, even in our case, all the people, they didn't identify any of us.
So therefore, you don't even remember it, because some people do traumatize based on the face. Oh, his face.
Man,
I keep seeing his face.
People. Now, if you go in and you traumatize them, that's a whole nother story. So if you're going in and pistol whoop somebody, if a woman's pregnant and but if you're going in a nice guy, we were nice guys. Well, we ain't gonna say we was nice guys. I learned to be a nice guy. It could have been
worse.
Because I'm gonna tell you. Let me show that. I'm gonna show something that I used to give me a lab jacket and get scrubs. I get me a tennis visor because I got these scars. So I always wear my head low, and I would go in. I wear my Air Maxes like I work at a hospital. So now when I sit down with you, you drop your guard. I just want you to, we're gonna tell jokes. I got my money. I'm gonna open up, get some CDs. About to, you know what I'm saying? So once you drop your guard, then I tell you, look, I don't want to hurt you. I ain't here for you. I'm here for that. It's insured by FDIC. I need to get in and get out. You ready? You ready? Yeah, I'm gonna say, you ready? Okay, let's go. I did the money. So then they thinking, well, he got somebody working here. I said, yeah, take me through the lounge to the vault. And we go back there, the people eating burgers and shit, they don't even know. Because Guess what? I don't have no mask on. I ain't coming through on no Bogart shit. I look like I work at a hospital.
You're almost coming in on business. Like
it's always, those are the people who you'd be surprised, those are the people get away with crimes, bro.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what I'm saying? When you gotta be in a high-speed chase, bro, you know how many people that want to be heroes, they will follow you, man. I don't get it. I don't know why they do it, but they will follow you. They will follow you. They will do everything to help these people, man.
I ain't gonna lie,
they don't have nothing to do with the shit.
I personally seen a high-speed chase and I jumped in that shit myself. I just want to see it through. I was like, let me just, I ain't had no business in it.
Yeah.
I just want to see it through.
Yeah.
So I can totally understand, like, don't bring so much attention. Like, nah, just really.
Man, you want to get in and get out. Smooth is smooth. It's a smooth lick, man.
Man.
Get in, get out, man. See, but like I said, when we started at first, it was, go hard. Yeah. But then I started thinking, I'm like, hold on, I don't want to do that no more. Then after their trial, I learned the laws. I learned no guns.
Yeah.
I learned, I learned different shit just from being in the trial, the one that he freed me in.
Yeah.
So now I'm able to go out here and go solo dolo. I don't want no co-defendants. Because you see what a co-defendant will do for you.
Yes. Yeah.
They bought me in this they ain't had nothing to do with.
Yeah, bring them on in. So let me ask, when it comes to coming out of your 15-year sentence after the feds, what was your plan? Because again, Angola, you plan like, I'm gonna get out of our bank. That I'm getting out and getting back to it.
Man, when I got ready to come home, I was out in Hutchinson.
Wilma Hutchinson.
It's a halfway house out there. I was supposed to be there 6 months. They put me out in 2 months. A month. They put me out in 2 months because they was trying to see if I was gonna go rob another bank. Yeah. But when I got out, man, I got a gift for gab, bro.
Oh wait, they put you out to bait you?
They put me out to test me.
Shit.
They put the woman, she was a case manager, she cried. She said, I've never seen nothing like this, baby. She said, look, here's a card. I said, where am I gonna go? I said, I ain't from Texas. I'm not from Dallas. Where am I gonna go? She was like, I don't know. She said, Salvation Army. She was like, but you got all them clothes? Cause when I got to the halfway house, I started going shopping. Started going shopping. She was like, you can't take them clothes to Salvation Army. So there was a dude that was in the unit from Dallas. He said, man, you ain't got no family here? I was like, nah, bro. He said, you got some money? They got a little money saved? I said, yeah. He said, man, I'm gonna call my sister. I'm gonna call my sister, come get you, bro. You throw a little something. You dig what I'm saying? She stayed in, I wanna say Jumping Hills or Singing Hills or something.
Yeah, Singing Hills.
Jumping
Hills, I like that. Singing Hills, yeah.
She stayed in Singing Hills, man. She took me back to a nice big old crib. Oh man, she treated me good, bro.
She might have saved your whole situation.
Man, did she?
Man.
She saved my situation. Then she turned me on to she was a swinger.
Oh, the swinger lifestyle.
So she able to come home and indulge and
yeah, it's a little easier to get to the you don't got to do too much to get to the shit.
Oh bro. That and then I got a job working at Clay Cooley on 35 right there where all
Shout out Clay Cooley. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got a job.
So you in the area.
They hire anybody. You feel me? So I got a job there, man, selling cars. It was fun as hell. Selling cars, man. And then I got on this dating site called Plenty of Fish.
Oh, POF.
I got on POF, bro. I ain't looked back, bro.
Yeah, so life got easier. Technology that caught up.
Every woman I met made about $170,000 a year off POF. Just off, because you say what you say.
Talk to them.
People gonna see this, but you say what you looking for, and how much you make. Yeah, I make 200. So all the women that got jobs like that, that's how you gonna meet them, man. It was my transition was sweet. I lived in Addison.
Oh yeah.
I lived in Addison.
Come on now.
I got an apartment in Addison. Straight out of there. My probation officer, he gonna see this. Somebody gonna send this to him. He told me, he said, man, I've never met nobody like you in my life.
Wow.
He said, man, he said, we had bets at the probation place that you was gonna go back to prison.
Oh, wow.
But I'm like, when I was in prison, I did prison shit. I started child molesters. I did all that shit. But when I got out of prison, I already knew what I wanted to do, bro. I knew I was gonna go clean. Yeah, because when I was in prison, man, I was like, man, ain't nothing but losers up in this motherfucker, man. Yeah. I just gotta get back out there where the women at, man. Yeah. If I can get where the women at, I would be good, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta give a gab, man. I'm going, I was about 180 pounds. I had about 10% body fat from working out doing burpees. I worked, my workout partner was a boxer. So we worked out all day, every day. I had cancer. Yeah. So, man, I just wanted to get out, be able to know that I was going to live to see my freedom.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? So I ate healthy, and when I came home, man, life was so sweet, bro. And I was telling him, man, I was just grateful, bro, that and people would call me from prison. They were like, man, how are you able to do such and such and such? I said, man, I'll give you a blueprint. Man, I'll give you a blueprint on how to stay out.
Would you say Dallas has like an eclectic swingers lifestyle? Definitely.
Definitely. I came home, bro, and the woman, listen, I had a girlfriend, bro. She took me to, it wasn't Colette's then, it was Iniquity. Iniquity over there by the old Beamers.
Yeah, heard of that. Yeah, definitely.
And she didn't tell me what to expect. And because I wasn't used to, it's a hell of a, you gotta be able to, you gotta have a certain type of heart to be able to swallow that. Because especially if this your girl and you sharing your girl, you know what I'm saying? So if it's a couple, you know what I'm saying? You got a girl, you come with your girl, I come with my girl, we talking, we drinking, and you take my girl, I take your girl. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have fun. Man. But she didn't tell me what was going on, right? So, man, I sit there, bro. That's a whole nother story. But
let's take it there real quick,
bro. She probably gonna see this too.
Everybody gonna see this motherfucker.
Hey, look, bro. So she don't tell me what's going on. She holding my hand and she gives somebody some head. Now, first of all, you supposed to be my girl. I done met her on POF. But I'm saying to myself, man, keep your composure. I'm mad as a mother. I'm like, this dirty bitch. This bitch. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? Hey, bro, that was crazy shit, bro. Like, you really just brought me here. You sucked it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but hold on. So my mind was so fucked up and mad. I'm mad, but I don't want to. I'm gonna keep it player though. Because if this was going on, okay, because I'm gonna be able to get me. You understand what I'm saying? And we went back to my house, man, and I went in there. I ain't do nothing. I went, jumped up in the shower, bro. I done goggled some peroxide. So I've been kissing the broad, man. Oh, yeah. You feel me? I mean, like, she was my girl, but she gonna tell me, we at the crib, she said, man, you know, what's on your sexual fantasy? She trying to feel me out. She grooming me, what they call it. Yeah. She grooming me, bro. So she talking about, and I was like, man, I basically, you know, shit, I did it all, baby. You know, I ain't, you know, every position. You know how you capping. Poppy, yeah. She was like, well, you what about swinging? I said, the dance? What, swinging? What you talking about? I had no idea what was going on, bro. But man, after that day, bro, I became I'm a well-known. I was a well-known swinger here in the city. Everybody know me, man. Like I came straight out the feds, jumped right in it, and it was just wonderful.
So you was apprehensive about that lifestyle, but once she opened you up to it.
Yeah, because it's like this. I ain't gotta lie to you. No deception. Everything is transparent. Everything is transparent. We going, and everything was lovely, bro.
The freedom of that.
Freedom of no drama, on probation, no broad, kid in my car, no nothing. Because when you go to a swing, we all here for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, bro.
Would you tell other inmates who have gotten out and trying to transition to find a woman to possibly maybe get into that lifestyle, to come to Dallas?
He laughed. He laughed because I try to tell him about it, right? I try to tell him. I said, man, I don't think he really get it. A lot of times, like, people don't really understand it. You know what I'm saying? They we so ignorant. When you think swinging, they might think some gay shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they think you swing both ways. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, it's with your partners. You know what I'm saying? And but everybody don't have the stomach for the lifestyle, bro. That's what you mean. Because especially if you cuffing your woman.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I just don't believe in. I want a woman to be herself. Mm-hmm. If you the average woman, if you let them be themselves, they get a little loose. Because that's, but they're not gonna do that if you're gonna judge them.
Correct.
You dirty this, you dirty that, you woo woo. You gonna talk about them when you get mad. Nah, you just gotta let them be who they are.
Are you still with the woman that?
Oh no.
Okay. No. She's still who she is, and you over here doing.
Nah, I ain't like the way she did that, man.
Yeah, it's kind of wild the way she brought you in there.
With her after that, man. But I went back though. Yeah. I went back, because I met some more females, and man, it was my transition was beautiful, bro.
There you go, man.
My transition is a lot different, than most people, for struggling as far as trying to find a job or trying to make ends meet. Prison, my mantra was prison is not an option. Yeah. It ain't an option. It's just not an option. It ain't, I ain't for them. I used to say, man, if I could get away with something, if it's a 99% chance that I get away, I might think about it. But prison ain't an option. That 1% is just, I can't do it. Then I'm old now. I'm old. the fight gonna be, I'm 3 minutes, I might just be 3 minutes in a mix, man. And now I'm gonna just hold you, cause I'm big, I ain't got time for that, scrapping. When you go to jail, you gotta be healthy. You gotta be healthy to scrap, cause there's gonna be some scrapping going on, man.
Lastly, is there anybody that is still in prison or might still be there now that you just check in on, or you just concerned about, like somebody that you might have met, like, damn,
man, I'm out
and I'm free, but
I got a lot of friends that's in prison, bro. I let them call me. Yeah. One of my best friends I grew up with, his name Anthony Boat. He's in Angola. Been in Angola almost 30 years. I got a lot of friends from DC, from all over, man. LA. Is in prison, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I try to do what I can. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, most dudes in prison, they just want you to hook them up with a broad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they want you to hook them up with a female. They need somebody to help them do the time, bro.
Oh,
you talk to them on the phone.
So they don't want men writing them. They would rather say, have somebody else write me, bro. Like,
yeah, they need pictures for females. They want to get a visit. You know what I'm saying? And I came across a lot of women. So I was like, I always tell them, man, shit, y'all tell me ain't no men out here. Shit, they all in jail. I can hook you up with somebody. Man, you know what I'm saying? They all in good shape.
Talk to him.
Possibly he might come home, he might not come home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You know where he at, he ain't gonna cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
So the Baba Shaka. Let's do it like this, man. Again, we're not promoting the life you live, but this has been a great conversation as far as in the life you lived, and you are wanting your story, because we're just scratching technically the surface. We're surface level.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
You want your story to be technically told in other mediums and things of that nature. Where would you like to see your story go next?
I want to go straight to. I have a friend here in Dallas. She does movies. She does Tubi movies. I'm trying to go, even with his story, we're trying to go straight to the movies, man. Yeah. And she's talking a trilogy. We were looking for people to help us do some writing for as our books are concerned, for as the book is concerned, Because I just got a hell of a story, bro.
I know, man.
Bro,
listen, everything that you open, it's like there's layers into each one. I'm like, oh, God.
Man, I mean, and then, like I said, bro, me going to Africa, that was a epic triumph event in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To just get centered in, what's going on.
You kind of came in with the garment a little bit, man.
Man, it's me all the time, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm really Shaka, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, for again, we're not glorifying none of that. So let me just ask, what advice would you give to young kids out there who are looking to try to come up the easy way in life?
Well, life is about choices. Let's start there. And you have to make a conscious decision in anything that you're doing. But whatever you do and you choose to do, there's consequences on what you do. We have to make the right choices. We got to be able to challenge our thinking. We got to be respectful. You get a long way just being respectful, man. You can practically not even have no enemies by being respectful.
Correct.
But once you cross that line, like some people, they have some bloggers and they think that that's the way to go, but it's a terrible debt coming behind being disrespectful and disrespecting people's families, stuff like that. I believe that.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely, money. I used to hear people say that, like Michael Jackson, these people wasn't happy, bro. And I actually lived to see that money did make me happy.
Yeah, you didn't had a lot of it at one time.
Yeah, money did make me happy, bro. And I ain't got a lot of money now, but I ain't want for nothing, bro.
Yeah, but to say that you were at the top and you were in these strip clubs or buying the bars at these clubs with these celebrities and had no friends.
No friends.
To have
everybody
nobody
fake.
to check on you.
Everybody fake around you.
That's...
Every bad woman that pulled up on me, it was all about money.
Damn.
It was all about money. It was, and but I knew it, but I'm like, Then because when you go to jail, everybody disappear.
Yes.
So you solo dolo, just you and your mom. Because mom gonna always be there.
Mom
if you have one.
Yeah, you're right. If you have a mom, will always be there.
Mom gonna always be there, man.
All right, man. For those, again, epic story. Again, we're scratching the surface, so I don't know how we want to break this down in layers, but even with Vernon coming to sit down, for those that do want to follow you, see what you have going on next, again, to go through the trials and tribulations with you. How can they get at you? Where can they find you? Where can they peep more of this story or even ask you questions maybe to kind of go from there?
Well, I mean, I have a Facebook, which is Baba Shaka. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I have Shaka's Pandora World, the world of Shaka. I have 2 Instagrams. They can reach out to you and you can turn them on. You can turn them, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're looking for writers right now to help us with our story. And we definitely trying to do that.
Oh, yeah, if someone don't reach out after this, I mean, this is what Hollywood is made of right here. This right here, again, I talk Reservoir Dogs and these other, the Great Train Robbery and all these other things. What your story is on a black level, or an African American level, Pan African level, is so many layers to it that, man, it has to be televised. With that being said, a lot of people got you to this moment in your life. Would you like to give a shout out to anybody that got you here in regards?
Well, there would be a lot of people.
That
would be a lot of people, but my mom, man, she was a go hard. She went hard with me as far as to support me, man. That's one of the people, man. You know what I'm saying? I have daughters, 3 daughters. I just don't want to because if I name another person, then I got to name another person.
Yeah, you got to go down there.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the people know who they are. I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful and thankful. How I move. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for all the people that's helped me, bro, and got me this far, bro. One thing he said that probably kind of sound a little crazy, but if I wouldn't have went through what I went through, I wouldn't be the person that I am today, bro.
That is real.
And everybody has room for redemption.
That is correct.
Even Diddy.
Even Diddy has room. Even Diddy has room.
Everybody got room for everybody can change, bro.
You think Diddy could survive? You think he needs to be where R. Kelly is or like Angola? Like
he gonna have to go where R. Kelly is.
Okay,
yeah. He gonna have to go where R. Kelly.
Anything worse, probably fuck him up. Anything worse,
huh?
I said anything worse will probably. There's a certain level for like the bill.
Hey, bro, pressure bust a pipe, man. You never know, that man might commit suicide. You taking a person who, man, was a billionaire, bro, a billionaire, and to know that they got to go to prison.
Epstein, he said hell no.
Same thing. R. Kelly was kind of. They started taking stuff away from him before. They was kind of breaking it.
Yeah, he slowly got into like, damn, I ain't got no money.
Yeah, I ain't got. Yeah. But then to come from where he come from, you're dealing with Puffy, man, been a spoon fed. He went to Howard. Yeah. He was a preppy. He you know what I'm saying? You put him in jail.
Oh man.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But I like how what my boy name
was it Charleston White or
Charleston?
Yeah.
His breakdown on that. I like how you break that down, because one thing I always say about that, bro, you'd be surprised. People say that a man, he sold his soul. And we be thinking like, oh, he really, really sold his soul to like this ghost. Yeah. Nah, they just doing the damnest things, man, to get signed.
Yes. Like,
who fault is that?
It's your own.
You see what I'm saying? So if you willing to get on your knees and do something strange for some change, you gonna put it on the person that you did this. It was you
that made you do it. Yeah,
you did it.
Yeah, fuck a goat.
And we live in a money grab time, bro. Which is basically everybody's out. You don't have to sell drugs. You ain't got to date a drug dealer. All you gotta do is say something. All you gotta do is say something, and it's a wrap.
Man,
if they get Diddy, I think that they're gonna get Jay-Z. To get Jay-Z, you see, your boy went to with the Valley.
Yeah, Russell Simmons. Yeah, he out of there.
He out of here. Like, man, I don't even want y'all thinking about me. I'm gonna just get out the way.
Yeah.
If they think they're the same thing they're doing to Diddy, they could do it to Jay-Z.
So what do you say about celebrities or even men, women, and humans in general living in their truth? Like living in the truth that you, whatever you are, live in that
It's
shit.
powerful.
Okay.
It's powerful. I have so much respect for him for being transparent.
Yeah.
Because this some of the stuff he told me, nobody would ever say it, bro.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I just think since I've been out of prison, bro, that's one of the main things I stand on is being transparent. You ain't gotta lie. You gonna win just by saying what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Oh man. Now we live in a eye-opening, truth environment to where the truth is now, it seems to be welcome versus shunned upon. So no, thank you for coming and tell yours. We definitely appreciate it. And hella, again, your story's so in depth that I feel like this could be an ongoing series. But with that being said, I definitely appreciate you coming through, sitting on the couch. And we got to say it, man, the Baba Shaka, you are a real life street star. Hey, salute that. Lego.
Shout out Reallyfe street stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.